The prophecy arrived during staff meeting. Not metaphorically, a priest in sequined robes barged into the library's back room, trailing incense and desperation. "Marianne Thorne," he declared, "you are the Twilight Champion, chosen to defeat Malachar the Shadowed Flame." I was halfway through my notes on the overdue fines revision. "Can this wait until after lunch? I've got chicken salad in the fridge." He looked stricken, as though I'd just insulted the moon directly. I sighed and set down my pen. "Look, do you have any idea what time-off requests are like this season? After considerable negotiation, paid leave, magical health coverage, and a crystal communication plan to stay in touch with Thomas, I agreed to at least consider the prophecy. On paper, anyway. The sword they gave me was too heavy. "Do you have one in practical, instead of ornamental death hazard?" Sir Elric, my appointed battle mentor, winced every time I stretched. I made a point of doing it loudly. "You hear that? That's my left knee composing its final symphony." He tried to train me using ancient riddles. I filed a formal complaint. "If you can't explain your lesson without sounding like a drunk raven, we're done here." At inns, I requested rooms with actual beds. Straw and magic destiny don't mix. When told we'd be sleeping in the forest again, I said, "Unless the stars come with orthopedic support and plumbing, no." They called me difficult. I called it boundaries. Every evening I took my potion pack out. Turmeric elixir, bone fortifying draft, sleep tincture, all organized by time and color. The elixir fizzes if you take it too close to a mana zone, so I insisted we stop before sunset. "It's 8. I need to hydrate, stretch, and sleep. You want a cranky chosen one tomorrow?" They didn't. Not after day 5. We reached the Black Citadel. Great branding, awful feng shui. Gargoyles everywhere. Bad for morale. While the others geared up for what they dramatically called the final confrontation, I asked to speak with Malachar first. This caused a fuss. Apparently, no one talks to the villain. I reminded them I was a librarian. Reading between lines is literally in my job description. Malachar wore deep black robes and a tired expression. "Ah," he said, "the champion. Don't flatter yourself," I replied, sitting gingerly. My knees hate spiral staircases. We stared at each other for a beat. Then I asked, "What exactly is your evil plan?" He blinked. "You want the pitch?" "I have 45 minutes before my potion schedule resumes. Impress me." He pulled out a stack of documents, color-coded, indexed. 15 minutes in, I interrupted. "Wait, you're proposing universal healing access, redistribution of enchanted land permits, and education for non-magical children?" "Well, yes," he said, slightly defensive. "And a progressive mana tax. Do you know what the kingdom spends on ornamental fountain enchantments alone? You're not the villain. You're a mildly aggressive civil servant." He brightened. "That's what I said." I returned to the army with a pot of tea and a revised plan. "New proposal," I said. "We don't fight." Sir Elric puffed up like a disappointed rooster. "This is destiny. Number this is bureaucracy wearing a cape." I passed around Malachar's documents. The cleric nearly choked. "He wants to reform the monarchy?" I sipped my tea. "Yes, efficiently, with measurable outcomes." "What about the prophecy?" someone asked. I shrugged. "Prophecies are vague by design, like horoscopes for people with swords. But he's the Dark Lord, and I'm a librarian with back pain. Labels lie." Later, Thomas asked how the whole saving the world thing went. I told him I got promoted. He laughed, then paused. "Wait, you joined the villain?" "I joined the most sensible person in the room." He raised an eyebrow. "Is there a pension?" "Better," I said. "Dental." We clinked teacups. Somewhere, an ancient prophecy rolled itself into a tight little ball and wept.